Elizabeth here from the Ground Up Community Garden under the 110 overpass in Pensacola, Florida. And look, figs are coming in. This is just a little check-in today. Today is June 14th. It's a Sunday. It's quite muggy. Our little kids area coming along nicely. It's always so nice when they cut the grass. We have beautiful sunflowers, okra. Some of the okra was getting kind of puny, so we replanted it. Beautiful sunflowers, turmeric, and 4 o'clocks. Blackberries are about finished. Everything's so dry. It's been so hot. Oh, we have a few blackberries here. Good to know. And the Santa Rosa plum. Last year, it smelled like a fermentation mine or something. And this year, we had about 10 plums. I don't even think I ate one of them. The turmeric is looking lovely. And this side over here is Seminole squash, some that I had seeds from years ago from the Pensacola Organic Garden, and then other from East Hill Edible Gardening's Renee Perry. Over here we have cucuza from Northwest Louisiana from my cousin, my Caruso cousin. These seeds are from a while ago. I planted the wrong ones last year. There's du Meliton. The Meliton is coming in. No fruit for us. We did decide that all of our plants are probably from this year. So we do cut our plants back. Once it starts to freeze, pile a ton of hay on them. Sometimes they last, sometimes they don't. But when somebody, Patrick was weeding this garden, he noticed that predominantly the new ones were the ones, because we constantly throw some under the hay as well. The new ones were the ones that came in. Beautiful sunflowers everywhere, such a beautiful space here. But the Meliton has really taken off. More turmeric over here. We have lots and lots of leeks down there. And collards, we still have collards. We're sharing most of those with Epps Christian Center. Lemon balm, the collards, everything's just hot today. Lots of plants over here that we're having to really water almost every day. We have the blue butterfly pea is coming back in. And basil left over from the Home Depot, and a pretty black bead that I've never seen before. This is an Italian dandelion from Baker's Creek, aka some sort of, well, you can see right here and tell me what it is. Some sort of chicory. Really pretty. We just cut a ton of it back. We'll have this space open. Again, we have lots of the blue butterfly pea. Again, we have lots of the blue butterfly pea coming in. We'll dry these and make lots of teas, dehydrate them so that we can have teas through the year. The zinnias are coming back beautifully. We have this kind of rosemary, and then we have a weeping rosemary that we got from a place in New Orleans. I think Peroni, something like that, but I thought it was really pretty. And you can see it's just getting super hot out here. We still have some bachelor buttons. They're not so happy, but we'll add some soil and some hay. The bee balm is kind of going. There's a little harvest here for a dance today at Carpenter's Creek. Tomatoes, we just took some out of here. And I think this is gonna be loofah. We'll be pulling this. We still have beautiful chocolate mint over here. And dollarweed, because we love the dollarweed. And indigo. The indigo looks beautiful. Very excited to have the indigo in here, and we will try to dye with it again this year. More okra over here. Got a few more indigo coming in here. We had onions here. We've harvested most of them. More okra over here. We actually have a few corn plants, which I just love how corn turns up. We just got a few from Ace Hardware, so we decided to put them in the ground and see how they would do. And this one kind of stopped, but it's all good. All good. I really am just super impressed with the cucuza and can't wait to get some of that. Our roselle is coming in nicely. We'll soon have that as well to share for teas and whatnot. We planted muscadine this year, so letting them settle, and then we're gonna unleash them from that tangled knot. We have 3 different varieties of muscadine. And you know, they cross over. Some are scobbernauts. This is Cowart. Hey, that is my mom's, one of my mom's names, Cowart. My biological mom, that is. And we have a Carlos, which I think this is the Scuppernong, which is a muscadine. So I'm learning that all, and then this is the Albemarle. I'm learning that all muscadines are not Scuppernongs, but all Scuppernongs are pretty much muscadines. Did you get that? Did you get that? Still moseying around the garden. We have eggplant in here and carrots. I just like to keep the carrot flowers as long as I can, but we do have some fresh carrots, cucumbers, which we've been doing rather well. And all these are just, I'm just letting them go until they don't want to be here anymore because we have the space for that. Coming around to the skate park end. By the way, y'all, we got cameras. We had to get cameras installed. We have 4 of them. So anybody that comes in needs to be aware that you can be seen and heard, actually. And that's good to know. Look at this oregano in here, and we will collect these seeds next week. Anybody know what they are? Coriander from the cilantro. This was all planted by the Home Depot, not the sunflower, but got a little baby coming up there. And we have some peppers sprawled out. Some of these zucchini came from Ace and some came from the Home Depot. We appreciate both of them. More bachelor buttons down here. Bunch of carrots over here. That one was just too big, so the worms have been eating that. We need to really get them out of the ground. We do have beets over there as well. And beans. These are my favorite kind of beans. I'm not into the Asian long beans. I love these, and I love when they're pole beans because then you don't have to bend over to harvest them. But I do love garden beans. Just straight up regular Kentucky Wonder, whatever they are. Love them. Ooh, and we have quite a few. So, the beets are over. We have beets in a couple of areas, but probably have to get these out rather soon because we had a bunch over here. Hopefully they're still there with the cleanup. Yeah, so we'll get those out really soon and cook them on the grill maybe. And again, the harvest, a little harvest. Eggplant in there, tomatoes. We'll probably pull that one for today and that one. And lots of little cherries back here. And the garden is looking lovely back here. This is half Home Depot. Paul's been working really hard on our electric and AC. I have my new hula hoop hanger over there. Magnets are really cool. Anyway, it's looking great. Max and Chance have been really busting it out here, painting a lot of things purple with a gift from the anonymous junk man, enamel purple, which I hope is going to hold up for lots of years to come. We are looking to get a brand new fence in here. We've had some issues, but plus it's just time to get a new fence, so we'll be doing some fundraising for that. And let's see, over here, ooh, that's loud. We still have the car is still going with beautiful ferns. The car has beautiful ferns. We have a few okra plants in here, hoping they'll take. Everything just feels very hot today. You can see the squash is going. We'll replant something else there. Alyssum's still holding its own. Okra over here. And this is our little celery patch. So things that we get from End of the Line or Good Day Darling, if we get a chunk of celery, we just put it in the bottom. And then, of course, it goes to seed. It's always been a little saltier and a little greener. Saltier and greener. I need to do something with these willows. Bananas are looking beautiful. We planted potatoes this year, and we planted a lot of them with the Gut and Garden kids, but we also planted some on our own. You can see that they're giving us clear signs that they're about ready to be harvested. So we'll be adding those to a garden bed out here somewhere. Well, not adding them, but adding the soil to a garden bed. And then, so we'll dump them and keep the soil and get the potatoes out. This area looks kind of poopy. They cut back the magnolias tremendously. You can see that they were way down here and offered a ton of shade. and out of nowhere, they just kind of cut them down. And it's definitely changed things in the garden all the way down. It's changed things all along our fence line. There's a loofah from last year, which is quite elegant. Lemongrass over here. We planted some southern high bush blueberries in here. I forgot to show you the blueberry garden back over there. Not sure if I can run back there quick enough. We have fruit coming in. This is satsuma. We have asparagus still coming in on both sides. Of course, those are the hives from Emerald Coast. I think it's called Emerald Coast. Anyway, Lance, our apiarist. And y'all, the weirdest thing happened. I had like 10 peaches on here, and now they're nowhere to be found. There's no peaches, no peach markings, like that somebody dropped them. So I have no idea what happened to the peaches. We have another fig tree here coming in nicely, and beautiful. I love that. We're gonna add some community gardens to this space right here. We have Grodad up there now, and we're getting ready to have an event here on Thursday with Valerie's house. We're doing a drum circle with Making Waves, and I'm really hoping the weather is cool. So cool. Let's see if I can make it to the blueberries in time before I run out of my minutes, and I think I'm gonna have to run or skip this. Anyway, we have a little blueberry garden right over there. You can see it. Lots of, those are the rabbit eyes. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.